I feel like I've known your story since.
Oh, yeah,
like,
you and I have come a long way from this
we've been together for a long time.
Yes.
And I understand that many people watching, you know, people see you at your the fruit stage. They don't understand the seed stage, and they don't understand how all of that evolution takes place. And I'd like you to break down how it was, how you birthed Wole Arole, and how you transitioned from comedy and start taking the prophetic seriously. Like people don't, when you started doing those on Instagram, you come and say, I prophesied on this person and said it was going to blow, and then
people felt it was playing.
They felt it was playing. So how did you move that joke into being taken seriously? And do you still think people don't take you seriously?
A lot. Because I understand how the mind works. They're used to this hilarious guy. I won't lie to you. They till now, when people, someone still spoke to myself and my very good brother friend John Okobe, where at a place someday, and someone was still telling me about the content I did. People can't forget works. They can't forget it. But I think one thing that transitioned me is deep reflection in my moment that I was down. There's something about down moment, revealing who you really are. You know, I've had times that maybe I didn't have resources. What's happening to me? I just call on God and it shows up. And even the prophetic thing is not just for people, for me as well. So I think what made me really evolve were the experiences I went through, time I didn't have. Even as a comedian, it took a while before I was accepted into the comedy genre in Nigeria, because partly I do my humor in Yoruba language. So it took a while and so it took a while, you know, breaking into the Lagos global scene. Thank God for content creation. I had my first show at a hotel. So it took a while before that acceptance came in, you know, a lot of determination, doggedness. People had told me, you know, this guy from Ibadan kind of, so you know how people do at times. Some Lagos people feel that other people are kind of inferior. So, of course, that's the truth.
Until you show them.
Yes. So they now saw that, no, this Arole guy is original.
That's content.
It's unique. That's it. So that moved. I got to a level, then Instagram came in, the content thing I was doing blew up. I had my very good colleague, Ashiri. We're doing it together. Then another season came where I just realized that. So I think what started striking me was the little prayer I was praying for my friend, testimonies started coming in. And I used to tell my friend that God just roped me into this thing. Even me. I'm telling you. You know, that will just tell, and I knew that was God's voice. No, take your friends to the mountain. I will go to the mountain. Some of my friends will just tell me, my sister has
That's why it's called Friends Fellowship.
Exactly. Just friends gathering together. They will call their mom this, that, this happened. There's a testimony of this. Someone didn't have a child, had a child. So one day in my house, I had to fast. What's happening to me? Then I had a downside of clients. My clients stopped calling me. Yeah, they stopped. That phase, serious. Like, my clients would call me. In fact, the day I knew that, no, I was lost, I was at the hotel. A client had paid me for a job. So he insisted. Said, Arole, we need to do a vendors meeting. I can't remember the last time a client called me. You know I was popular before. You even called me because you knew my competency. I'm an MC person. He said no. So we had the vendors meeting. I was in my car. That day was a major shift in my life. He said, you know why I'm doing this vendors meeting? Arole, you are good. You're perfect. Your MC job is fantastic. Please, I want to beg you. The wife was there. We did a video call. Don't turn that event to a revival. Oh. Sure. I froze. Said, I know your capacity. I beg you. Do that job as an MC. He said, I've seen you. He said, even my wife doubted if you could anchor. That day I wept. I went back and said, God, see what you have done.
See what you have done.
Is it good or bad?
See what you have done with it.